Hey, Orange One here. We're gonna do a little bit more crazy realistic mode in the game This Land Is My Land.
So I said,
This game
I
is
don't care what
such a
you do,
good game.
so long as neither of you do
It
it
really
here.
is.
Well, probably. Yeah, he went home early.
And we're gonna take
There.
these guys out real quick and stealthy.
Yeah, he went
Looks
home
like night in this one
There.
again. I'm
He's
putting in
he
commentary
has my
after
phone.
playing
I don't
like
want to do it. I
almost
want
a
to
month
say
after
that I did.
doing this
Take
recording,
the picture.
so it's like kind of funny for me to watch this even. And I'm not even sure what skills I have at this point. I just know that this character is pretty early on. And I basically have been playing and just uploading whenever I do anything of like significance, and I like skip a little bit of time to just do like general maintenance and whatnot. And look at all these people. We're surrounded. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is like really dumb of me, honestly. I'm totally surrounded by like 6 people. We'll see how this goes. This character has had a number of close calls, from what I remember. It lasts quite a while. That's 2 down, sneaky. Nobody's reacted. Okay. One. And there's another. Oh my goodness. That's quite a few of them. You gotta love the ridiculousness of the stealth. And this game has some really good stealth mechanics, but like it can just feel a little bit silly at times. But it's just because I kind of know how much sound we make, and by default, it's very, very little. You can turn up the settings actually with the realistic mode to have it be quicker response, but like honestly, their vision is a little too good with the bosses, and so I get nervous about turning up everyone's vision like that, you know? Yeah, dude almost spotted us. My goodness, we just totally like slaughtered that camp. I think quite a few warriors got sent to jail there. Yeah, good times, eh?
There's a body here.
It's weird. I'm actually back at my old place, and I've got like a little laptop, and I've got my microphone with me, so I'm able to do like good audio, but the processing takes forever. And I'm trying to think, like I could maybe get some games on here, but they'd have to be very simple. I might figure something out. But it's not really set up for playing games, and additionally, I just like really hurt my back really badly recently. So I like don't even really want to sit down to play games for very long. If at all.
What's that?
Oh,
Everyone get ready! They're
That's not
here!
good. Insane. So have you guys ever checked out Deep Dream? The Google Smart thing? I've been playing around with that a little bit while I've been bored.
Do you see him? I don't see
Super
him.
cool.
I thought I saw him, but I'm
You
not
can add
sure.
all kinds of cool filters on tops of images, and like if you like getting cool video game screenshots, and just play around with cool video game screenshots and Deep Dream, and you'll like it. Trust me, it's worth it. Worth just a little bit of time.
Hey, you see anything?
They like changed their platform to make it so you have to like pay for some stuff, which I don't like, of course. But I really liked what they were doing originally, but I guess like it is with all these things, they do their free version for so long, and then they try and monetize that once they've built a fan base. Oh my gosh, Tomahawk taking too long. I'm not gonna get to use that. Don't worry though. We'll get someone with it. Yeah, so I've been also telling myself I'm gonna say this in every one of these videos because it's important.
Hey, is that someone out there?
While the game is good, the developer has not gotten any consultation by any Native Americans, and they're like 4 Ukrainians, and they've said things on their Discord like they don't believe in cultural appropriation. And the research that they did for the game was basically they watched like movies and read books, and that was all they needed to do in their eyes, which is like, like, okay, maybe that was a decision you made with like no bad intent. But then like when people online pointed it out that it was maybe not the best, or maybe they should try and bring in some input from some organizations, like formal organizations, like nonprofits, volunteers, basically like, nah, we're not gonna do that. And so I'm pretty upset about that. And they banned me and other people for literally saying, hey, we don't like that you're doing this. So yeah, that's where we're at. Taking out camps, playing this game. It's still a good game, but like honestly, it makes me not very happy about it. It like kind of ruins parts of the game for me, because like it does have the potential, as the developers say, to be like this game where it's like you're empowering survival and like fights of oppression, like, of the oppressed against the oppressor. Like there's a lot of good things that can be said about that, but you can't claim that while you're also heavily censoring critics who are Native Americans, and like your fan base is saying like racist, sexist, homophobic things at those Native American critics, and like your stance is like, yeah, I'm not gonna listen to these people, and I'm gonna upvote people who are saying mean things to the critics and like homophobic things to the critics, so just saying, not the best community around the game in some aspects, and the developer's totally okay with that. And yeah, I mean, I will admit that he talked to me more than I anticipated. So they did give me like an actual conversation about where they're coming from, but at the same time, oh my gosh, look at that bug. Bullets. At the same time, the unwillingness to budge or even really acknowledge that some things were kind of messed up, I thought was like, not great. Oh look, there's our friend coming in. Friends. We actually have a number of friends now, actually. Look at that, we got 5 people following us. When did I get so many people following me? I don't remember that for some reason. That's the last place, maybe a jail, and then I freed some people from the jail. Like that may have happened. Maybe not though. We'll see. It's fun to do the thing with the allies. I think in realistic mode that's a good idea. And so I've been trying to actually build up our numbers. So at this point I've got like a little crew in a little hometown, but my goal is essentially at this point to start laying down some other bases, some forward bases of operation. And if we can do that and get these people with us to start, claiming territory and gathering resources, then we don't have to import so many things from the other save, which is like, you can do it. It's just like, it takes time and it's kind of annoying, But it is what it is. Oop, sorry about that if I made a noise. I'm trying to stand while I'm doing this because, as I said, back injury. I gotta do my stretches. I could actually do stretches right now while I'm doing this. It's kind of weird because I'm doing the commentary post-production. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think about all this? Let me know. gonna continue to upload these videos because A, I have them already recorded, and B, I think it's good for as many videos with this video game to talk about this controversy in it to be upvoted and liked so that people who play this game actually find out that the developers did not consult any Native American organizations. I mean, the extent of all they really did was they showed some trailers to some people, and those people said, yeah, looks good, and that's it. Or so they claim, that they can't share any more information because of some NDA or something like that, which I do not believe for a second. I think they're just making that up just to make it so people stop asking them questions, honestly.
Who's out there?
I just don't see any reason for it, and it's just convenient that they can't share any information about who they had as advisors
What's
that
that?
they suddenly claimed after previously claiming that they had not had any advice given by anyone. It's just inconsistencies, and the fact that I got banned immediately after showing that inconsistency of stories between devs, and I was not being rude, did not use any inappropriate language, I wasn't mean to anyone.
What was
Got
that?
banned literally for saying, hey, why are you guys saying two different things? Like the first time. Then after that, the second time, sure, that was a little more rude.
A big break.
But,
She's dead.
you know, they had definitely already shown to me and others on Twitter
Took a little
and
break. A big
Reddit and
break.
other places.
She's dead. Well, I don't know, but if you ask me, I think it belongs in the bathtub. Well, I
This
don't know,
dialogue,
but
there's
if
too
you
much of it,
ask me, I
and the
think it
audio is
belongs
not
in the
great.
bathtub.
For all the
Yeah, he
other
went
good
home
things and about the gameplay
Very
and whatnot, the audio,
He's
man,
dead. Yeah, he went
not
home
great.
Very early. He's dead. Yeah, she took a little break. A big break.
I do really like how the arrows like really mess them up on these settings, even if you hit them in the torso.
So the innkeeper's daughter made the offer, but unfortunately, her dad made me decline.
The innkeeper's daughter, right? Sure.
Well, probably.
People.
We were traveling, and I thought we were never going to get there. Tim got dysentery, and before you knew it, we were all trying to shoot some buffalo just to get enough meat to live.
Or you know it.
So anyway, I'm hanging upside down from the ceiling fan, and he decides that I look like a piñata. Yeah, my dad had it, and then he died. Yeah, so we were all down by the river.
It's just nonsense, right?
Well, one thing led to another, and she picked me up and threw me in. Well, probably. So she comes out wearing his shirt. He comes out wearing her dress as a top. And I said, I don't even want to know. Well, probably. Well, yeah. Well,
Like
yeah.
seriously, what's going on with that dialogue? It's like super weird,
I think it belongs in the bathtub.
kind of sexual stuff.
Yeah, he went home early.
Like all of it's like just kind of like creepy statements,
He's
just strung
Yeah,
together.
he went What was that? Very early. He's dead.
I just don't
Well,
get that.
probably. So the horse throws a shoe, and it goes sailing through the air. And it catches old Ralph right on the side. So that's when I told her. So he stands. I don't want to. I want to say, well, let me tell you. Take the something got going. Took a little break.
Too much.
A big
Too much,
break.
man.
Yeah, my dad had it. She's dead. Yeah, my dad had it, and then he died. Yeah,
These guys, I don't know what they've been having,
a big break.
but makes them talkative.
She's dead. And that's when I told him, I don't want to do it. I want to say that I did it. Take the picture. Yeah, he went home early. Very early. He's dead. And that's when I told him, I don't want to do it. I want to say that I did it. Take the picture.
It's like
Yeah, my
30
dad had
people
it,
there.
and then he died.
Not 30, there's like 10.
Yeah, my
So,
dad had it, and hey, what did I just see?
go check it out.
Yeah, my dad
Let's see.
had it, and
We'll see what's
he
there.
died.
You know what's there. They don't know.
Huh?
What do we have here? Nope. See, that's the annoying thing is at this point is that it takes too long to tomahawk to get them.
Huh?
Huh? Let's see how this goes.
There's a body here.
Yep, get that music going. Get some arrows on some people.
I'm moving.
They did not see me there. Did you see that? That's what I'm talking about. Those medium arrows, man.
There's
You
an
don't even have to
enemy.
hit them. But, you know. We'll see how this goes. Definitely a little sketch. Can't see that guy. I was just literally shooting into the bushes there, hoping to get lucky. Are we sending those guys in? Did I do that? Just send people to their death, maybe? I don't know. Oop. That guy got hit by an arrow.
Hey, check it out over there.
There we go. Okay,
I saw
someone's
I
dead.
saw the enemy. Hey,
Oop.
I see an enemy. I gotta get down.
Ooh, he got hit in the
I'm
testicles
taking
there.
cover.
Oh, that guy's gotta be mad at me. Oop, is that my guys who charged in? No.
They're here. I see them.
Maybe someone's gonna get killed here. Yep, someone died.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, you see him?
Everyone get.
I think they're down. Maybe not. Yeah, they're down. There's someone else around here though, isn't there? So we lost someone in the charge there. I thought there was someone still around here. Yeah,
Who's out there?
here we go.
Huh?
We gotta just take them. Yep, there we go. They're about to... I don't know how they didn't see our guys there, but you know. We'll take what we can get, as they say. Yeah, it's really interesting seeing kind of how people react to these things online. I just think that I keep on seeing this in gaming communities where people just like think that they can do and say whatever they want without any repercussion, like in terms of things being like racist or perceived as racist, or you know, they're just like immune almost. It's not right, yo. Like, you gotta, and especially, I think that whole idea of asking for permission is like especially important in this context of people who have had people on their land without permission. You know? It's like asking for like, hey, how do you feel about us using your imagery here? How could we do it in a way that you would feel comfortable? Seems like, you know, maybe something that would be worth considering. And if not, like, investing a lot of time and money into at least trying to find ways to do it with nonprofits or, you know, cost-effective ways, if you will. But that's better than nothing. I'd rather cost-effective than nothing. any day. So we've got a good little crew here. Some of them are unarmed, but if we gather them and start using them, we can get quite a good haul of resources put into one spot. And you know what that means. That means bases. And you know what bases mean. That means that we're gonna get meat. And then if I get meat, we're making meat bait. And then if we're making meat bait, we're getting all this experience whenever we find like the ridiculous stacks of meat that for sometimes like you find camps that will have like literally like hundreds or even 1,000 stack of some items and you're like, how is this even possible? So I don't know. That was in the other game that I did though, and that game did run for quite a while, I'll admit. It did go for quite a while. Certainly. I think at this point we were running people back, trying to get them back to the safe zone, back to a space where we might be able to set up a camp within sight of the other camp. Yeah, something like that. I want to say that's what we were doing, but we'll see. Sorry if I'm moving around too much and if that's messing up the audio. It's part of the back injury. I gotta move a little bit. Yeah, my analytics have like plummeted since I've stopped uploading things every single day. And yeah, it is what it is. The reality. This is the impact of COVID on my career right now. I was fine throughout all of it, but when we go back, for some reason, due to real life circumstances, COVID's making things a little go off plan from what we thought things were going to be. So I'm not near my computer for quite a while. See what I mean? Like, yeah, some of this stuff is good. It's like things that you definitely want, especially early on in the game when you can't really find a lot of those resources easily yourself or get it from your camps. Easy things to collect and then use later. And yeah, I'm keeping like the crummy weapon on this because that's kind of like almost like a horn. Because you shoot that and enemies will run towards it, and so you can use it to pull them strategically. It's actually kind of fun to do if you know how to do it properly. Kind of funny. They're like almost like zombies, honestly. You know, this game engine you could easily transport this whole game into like you're combating zombies or something very easily. I feel like it would work very well. Come on. See, I don't get it, man. I don't get how they can't send people. I think it's just because they don't have enough individuals there, and if you have multiple people there, then they can carry the weight between them, and they can manage it. But I think that we're having issues because we're trying to send a solo person to set up camp. See? The weight issue. Yeah, it's just that they can't carry it. And I was just like being kind of like I just wasn't seeing it, you know. It's the part with a game like this that's in beta is that sometimes things aren't going to be super clear to you. Yeah, and also, what's up with the name Generation? Like, if you're saying that you came up with like something that you did like research on things, like what's the research for this random name generator thing? Like, where are these names coming from? Like, how did you make these sound native? What is that? Like, you know, just, you know, food for thought. Things like that, where it's like they definitely have had some inspiration, but they're also trying to homogenize everyone into one monolithic type of group, saying like native, and like really it's all these different cultures. But yeah, not according to the developer. And it's okay to have this group like that. All these tribesmen coming from the Outer Lands. What? Who are they? Where are they coming from? Why are they here? Is that really like how this is gonna work? All right, sure. And we all like get along perfectly and understand each other perfectly. Okay, we're gonna just make things kind of boring then, in that regard, and oversimplified, and in many people's eyes, offensive. Okay, so if we try and settle with that group now, how about it? I said, how about it? We're just kind of checking things out, trying to figure out where we're gonna put it down. I think, yeah. I think we're trying to put it on top of the other things, but it's not letting us. Something. Oh, did they actually get sent out? Did we send them to somewhere? Yeah, we got something. Nice. Mr. Pal. And another place actually as well. We got 2 different little things. Cool, cool. So we got ourselves a couple different sites, and we can send these people to distribute. Good times. Very good times. We can send someone there to claim that as well, just to have a base there. Yeah, and we have the resources. We've been actually gathering them, I think. We've been telling people to gather those resources, and they just all came back with them, so we got a little stockpile. And hey, we just got a person who joined. Perfect. Someone just like appeared at that camp that we just built before we even set it up. It's perfect. Really is. Look at it. We've got 7%. They've got, what's that, 14% or something? So they've definitely, they're bigger in terms of the land that they're controlling, but like that was a secured good chunk of land there. Just kind of rampaging whatever we got close to, clearing that out. I think we just wanted to get these guys down there, so we just wanted to have them ride with us and then distribute them there. Maybe, do I do some more fighting? I got a feeling that I do more fighting. It's like, why would I include this at this point? There must be something else that we take out. It's my feeling, my gut feeling. Again, I haven't seen this in like forever, so I could totally be wrong. We'll see. Sorry, Matt, about another dark episode. Maybe if you adjust your monitor a little bit, does that help? I don't know. I like playing with the Dark Knights. It's like a personal preference, but maybe for the YouTube, I should not have that setting. What do you guys think? Let's hear from multiple people on that one. Gonna tell you to come on over here. Oh, one of our places is overpopulated now. So we need to do a little micro. Sure. And I'm not sure what's going on with our people. Maybe I'm keeping them with us. I'm not sure. Our poor horse, they're like stuck right now. Weird. Definitely weird behavior there. Like I said, this game is very buggy. It's good, but it's buggy. Like with the dialogue issue. Still one of my favorite ones. I could GIF that. Give me the timestamp on that, and let's see if we can turn that into a little GIF. I'll also have the no commentary, so if you find my laughing annoying, you could watch that and get that GIF of it, just like. Or not a GIF, because GIFs don't have sound. So what am I talking about? Let's see if we must take this place out. I feel like we either take it out or we take a good chunk of people out. Or we maybe get shot and run away. I don't know. Let's see. I do get shot a couple times with this character. I do remember that.
Here they are.
Oh. See how this goes, buddy. Where are ya? Yeah, we gotta be careful here. That's, I don't know why. I'm trying to tomahawk them right now. The worst move right now is to try and tomahawk. Should just be getting my gun out, but that worked out. There's quite a few of them, I'm not gonna lie.
Are they out
The
there?
enemy is there!
Yeah, here we go, they hit me.
They're here! I see them!
Now we're like uber slow. Oh yeah, this, I remember this. This is the nightmare.
Come out! I know you're
Thought
there.
this character was done at this point. Let's be real.
Hey, I see an enemy!
Not good.
Hey, I know you're there. Come
It's
out!
really, like, on top of me right now. And it's slowing things down, which means I'm like looking at someone. So yeah. Just gonna take out the immediate danger. Doctor's bags actually do heal you a little bit, I think. They take care of multiple effects, is what I found. So doctor's bags you want to carry, because they'll also take out effects on multiple limbs as well at the same time. So you can get that. That'll stop your bleeding and puncture wounds. We luckily also have tobacco. There's someone who's like on top of us basically right there, so I'm just trying to get away from them. Yeah, that was a close one. I think that this was when I was like, okay, I'm falling back. Getting out of here alive. Wait until we at least heal up before we try and do more. That medicine, man. I definitely felt like after some point, like, I'm tired of microing the medicine and all that stuff, and it's kind of silly healing mechanics anyways. It's not like Dwarf Fortress or like Cataclysm where like, or Arma where it's like healing's like really limits you. Oop, did you guys clear it? Yeah, go ahead and do what you need to do. Don't get shot. Poor dudes just roll out facing
I need to
around.
reload!
Lost at least one person there. It's not the camp. There's at least one more still around here somewhere. Because we also couldn't save there either. So you know there's someone still around. Go ahead and loot a little bit. See what we can find. Oh. In the building. So know where they are. Kind of. We're also very thirsty. Which I'm not sure what effect that even has on your character, to be honest. But we look like we're in the clear on this first floor. I wanted to send them in, yeah. See if they would go inside the building for me and clear it. Remember that? Figured they would distract and clear. I didn't want to risk my character. You know, sometimes the AI just it can't figure it out. It can't path it. Can't fathom the path. So you gotta do it yourself. Trying to just see what we're dealing with. You can see I'm kind of there yet. There's actually multiple enemies there.
Oh, I saw the enemy!
Ooh, he almost hit me. Nope. You just gotta. This game actually has really good clipping for like all this stuff.